you are here because you are sick of spraying on your perfume and 30 minutes later you can't smell it on yourself anymore, keep watching, because I have got a series of perfumes you probably haven't heard of. They're boutique brands, they are high luxury. I do have a few here from the likes of Givenchy and Lancome, but actually most of the perfumes are of oud level. If you don't know what oud is, you need to know. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And my squeaky sofa, I do apologise for that. I want to talk to you about strong perfumes. I feel like I have been on the mission to find a strong, long-lasting perfume for years, and I have finally figured it out, just about, pretty sure, definitely. And I'm going to go through and show you some of my favourites. Particularly actually by a brand that is called Fragrance du Bois. They are my all-time favourite, and they have been for over a year now. They're my favourite for multiple reasons, mainly the fact that they are very long lasting, and I do like oud based or oud inspired fragrances. Not all of their perfumes are oud, but a lot of them are. So I'm going to go through those. Let's start off with them actually. They have come out with a new travel set, and their travel sets are divine. Let me show you this. You open it up and there inside you've got your fragrances, but this bit is the coolest bit. Look at the container. Oh, I can't get it out now. Look at the container that the fragrances go in. Is that going to show up? See, it's in the shape of their logo. And you lift the lid off, it's heavy, it's magnetic, it's chunky, like it snaps back straight after. What you do is you remove one of the little perfume vials, take the lid off. These are interchangeable, so you can change it up according to how you're feeling. And there it is, your perfume bottle's in there. Fits lovely in a handbag, nicely in a pocket. You know, if you want to carry this around with you, if you're taking a trip somewhere, take this with you, perfect. So this is a new set from them called, and I'm going to butcher this because I'm actually not very good at French, as a lot of you know, but it's Confret or Confret de Voyage. It's a travel set and it contains 5 fragrances. If you're interested in this travel set, you can get in loads of places. In London or in the UK, they do it in Selfridges, Harrods. I know that in the States, I think they do it in Neiman Marcus and in other places, and you can get this brand pretty much worldwide, although it is a bespoke boutique brand, so it can be harder to get. But if you are somewhere, just Google them, and normally you can buy them online. They do have their own website, so go and check that out. But the fragrances included are all created after cities, and they are said to evoke feelings of those cities and the vibes that you get when you get there. So you've got New York Intense, London Spice, New York Fifth Avenue, Voyage à Paris, which I love. I've got the larger size version of that because it's so good. Then you've also got Milano. And if you do want to, even if you're not traveling, if you want to try different variations of their perfumes, I think this is a really good way of doing it, because it means that you get to sample different things. So let's go through and try some of these fragrances. I actually have sprayed myself with another one, so all I can smell is that, and that is really strong right now. This room smells so strongly like fragrance. This is the first, London Spice. Let's try it. Do I have something I can spray this on? No. That really does have a spicy note to it, but it's strong. It's sweet, but it's also tobacco-y, it's dark, it just smells absolutely stunning. That's actually a favourite. That would be perfect on a guy. This next one is New York Fifth Avenue. Let's try this. I already have an idea for how I would imagine that New York Fifth Avenue should smell. Yeah, that's kind of it. It smells expensive. That's a beautiful smell. Again, I will put the notes in here so that you can understand what things are, but it's fresh, it's uplifting. Do you know, it actually goes really well with what I'm wearing from Prada, and this is another thing with Fragrance du Bois fragrances, is that they're designed to be layered. So when you are wearing these, you can keep topping it up with different versions. I have not found, from fragrance to Bois, and I've got quite a few of their fragrances, I have not found one that clashes with another. They all go together. Okay, the next one is Milano. Let's, oh, that smells like oud. I'm not sure if it is. Again, I'll put the details in here. But that smells really good. That smells, it smells like oud. Oh, it smells gorgeous. I like that one. And then this last one, well, we've got two more. This other one is Voyage à Paris. I already know how that smells. That, honestly, that one's gorgeous. Oh, it's one of my favourites. And all of these are so strong. New York Intense. Oh, that's almost spicy as well. That is, they're all so different to one another, but when you smell them, particularly London and Paris, and Fifth Avenue actually, when you smell them and you think of that city, there does feel like that there is a correlation there between the fragrance and the place when you imagine it. That is gorgeous as well. So if you want to give a try of a few of them in one, try the travel set, and I will link to that below if I can find it. Let's move on to some others. I do have from them 4 other fragrances. Why haven't I brought the other one down? I'm not sure, but I will show you a clip of it. And it's like pineapple and oud. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. And again, it's unisex, so go for it. Whatever your style, it's absolutely gorgeous, but it's not sugar. It's like a grown-up pineapple, I would say. It's absolutely stunning. The next one is Cavort. And Cavort is actually from a series of 3 fragrances that are all to do with how you feel when you first meet someone. You know, when you kind of start falling in love and it's all quite exciting and you start dating each other. Cavort is to do with you cavorting one another, you know, courting one another. Again, if you like oud, I don't think this has got oud in it actually, but it's that sort of vibe. If you like that expensive perfume haul in Harrods, these are you. These are you all over. And then Voyage à Paris I've done. This other one, Wild Orange. This is not oud. This is like a bitter orange, but it's beautiful. It's fruity, but it's not sugar at all. So if you like fruity fragrances, but you don't want to smell sickly sweet, that one's absolutely gorgeous. And their bottles, all of the caps are 24 karat gold plated. They've got crystals around the neck. These are all Swarovski. And each bottle has been crystal cut, almost like a diamond would be. So it's faceted all the way around. Is that the word? So what it means is that the light perfectly shines through the bottle, even on the bottom when it's placed down on your counter. So when you've got these in your room, they look absolutely stunning. Let's move on to some others. One that I've kind of gone off actually. It's Louis Vuitton, and I actually had my initials put onto this. They were doing it free of charge, and I was like, sure, why not? This is a Trappe Revers. Again, I'm no good at French. Someone's going to shout at me for that. It smells great in the bottle. It's sweet. It's strong. It lasts. You spray, with everything I'm telling you about, you spray this on and you stink all day of these fragrances. This is one of those, but there's one reason why I don't like this. It smells stunning in the bottle, but once it's dried down on me, it smells like Thierry Mugler Angel. Now, nothing wrong with that fragrance, but I personally don't like it. I find it very heavy and somewhat anxiety inducing. But I think because of the heaviness of it, it really lingers in the air. I mean, if you want a perfume that lasts, Thierry Mugler Angel is the one for you, or Alien is another good one. But that's what this starts to smell like, but it could be different on you because, you know, your skin, the pH of your skin. Now for my newest one. Now I wouldn't, when it comes down to strong smelling fragrances, I tend to avoid the run-of-the-mill Dior's, Chanel's, etc. They can be very good, I'm not denying that, but I am someone who prefers those sort of niche, boutique, lesser heard of brands where you can get more ouds included. I am an oud person. I love vanilla, I love oud, etc. But I wanted to try this from Prada. This is Paradoxe and it's the intense one. There are 3 versions of this fragrance. They're quite floral, but the intense version isn't so bad. I don't really like floral, but if you do like floral, check out their main one, which is, oh, what's it called? Virtual Paradoxe, which uses AI. They have actually used AI in the virtual one to recreate the exact fragrance of jasmine blossoms just as they're about to bloom. And it actually smells incredibly like jasmine. So if you like sort of tuberose, jasmine, those sorts of notes, then I do really recommend that one for you. But if you like sort of sweet, musk, amber, this one is good. I'm wearing it right now and I stink of it. It smells great. It's amazing. As I say, it's sweet. It is a little bit floral. Like there's top notes of floral, but actually when it dries down, it is amber. It's sugar. And I love that. I really love that. So I am recommending that one at the moment. I got this in the 50ml. There is a 30ml as well, but I got this in the 50 because I wanted to just try it. I didn't want to go and buy the biggest bottle. It's quite expensive though. With all of these fragrances, they are, aren't they? This was over £100 for 50ml, which is a lot, but it's really good. Do you know what I also got with that? I got a gift with purchase. If you saw my last vlog, you've already seen this. But I'd seen this viral mirror and I managed to get one. And this is it. It's gorgeous and it comes in like a green pouch. And then you unbutton it and the mirror, it's a really chunky piece of metal that's got Prada written on it there. And then it's got your mirror on the other side. And it's absolutely, this is focusing on my face, not on the mirror, but trust me, it's there. And as I say, it's really heavy, it's really weighty. It feels expensive, to be honest, and it's gonna look so good in my bag. This is sick. This is Inito, and it's called Side Effect. And it is like a punch in the face of oud, but in the best way possible. It comes in this beautiful deep purple matte bottle that's got a gold plaque on the front, and also on the lid it's got a gold thing there. Beautiful bottle, beautiful fragrance. You're gonna smell the full day of this. And again, you can layer this, you can layer this with your fragrance de Bois and create your own bespoke perfume according to your taste. Now for 2 more that I want to mention. One that doesn't last, but I like it, and for that reason I keep going back and buying more. Probably keep going back and buying more because it doesn't last, so I keep spraying it on. But I want to mention this brand because they are very popular and their fragrances are beautiful. And it is Kayali from Huda Beauty's sister. This is her line and it's all fragrances. And what I find is very interesting is you have the name of the fragrance there, and then there is a number just after. This one is Juicy Apple and it's 01. And the number is how many times it took them to come to that final ingredients list or that final recipe for a fragrance that they were happy with. And you can see with this, it took 1 try, and I can understand why, because it is light, it is fruity, it is crisp apple, it is playful, it is absolutely gorgeous. I can only describe when I wear this. When I wear this, how does it make me feel? I feel like a grown-up 20-year-old because it's youthful, but it's not childish. But you know what I also got? Because it doesn't last, I got a little set where you can get the mini ones, which go in your bag. This is Deja Vu, White Flower, 57. So this took 57 tries to get to where it is now. This one's nice. I love them all. But as I say, in my opinion, you might disagree actually, but in my opinion, you need to buy the mini versions if you want to smell like this all day. But they are very good. And then finally, one I can never pronounce the name of, L'Interdit, I think it is, by Givenchy. And it's the There are a few different versions of this, I think, but this is the Burning Neroli version, which is my personal favourite. If you like neroli, you will like this. But the thing that I like about this, and the thing that I would say, is that it's very lingering, it's very long lasting. You spray this on and you smell it the full day. You spray it on your clothes, and let's say you get undressed one night and you chuck your clothes on the floor drobe or whatever you use. The next morning you can still smell it very strongly. It really, really does linger. And that's something that I really like about this. But I would say out of everything, Voyage à Paris is my favourite. That's the thing I've been wearing the most recently. Just because it lasts so much, and I like those sort of, that oud vibe thing going on. I will say, these fragrances are not cheap. And I think that it's not to say that if you buy a cheap fragrance, it's going to be rubbish. I know that there are a lot of companies now making dupes where you can go and buy like a dupe of whatever for 20, 30 pounds. But in my experience, talking to people that have bought them, people tell me they last 5 minutes and you're constantly spraying them on because you get what you pay for pretty much. Whereas you spend a bit more, you end up using less. I've had these for a year, over a year, and that's how much I've got left, loads left, and I use this daily. And actually very often I layer them accordingly, according to how I feel. I'm going to link below to what I can. Thank you for watching, and I would love to get your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Is there anything you think I've missed out? Let me know. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.